How many people in this country have their morals for sale? Because Donald Trump and Republicans are trying to buy yours for about $1,000 a year. The Republicans passed their budget blueprint last night, which is essentially like a top-line view of how they want to tax you and use your tax money. They're pitching this shit like used car salesmen, so I'm gonna give it to you straight. They're essentially saying, look, if you're the average American family, we're gonna save you about $1,000 a year in taxes, give or take a couple $100 based on how much money you make. But that's gonna cost us a ton of money, so we have to make a ton of cuts to try to pay for it. So the first cut we're going to make is about 20 million people getting kicked off of their federal health insurance coverage. And for people who rely on food stamps, you're going to see about a 20% reduction in how much food you can get. But we also need a credit limit increase because those cuts don't even cover half of what it's going to cost to give you this tax benefit. That's the deal in a nutshell. And this is why I'm saying that Trump is trying to pretty much lease your support for $1,000 a year, because he's essentially saying, look, I'll give you $1,000, ignore the fact that I'm taking advantage of vulnerable people. So if you want to protect the people in this country who are vulnerable and also don't want our balance sheet to get even worse, then this is a terrible deal. But if you don't give a shit and you just want $1,000, then you'll get that. I also didn't mention that if you're wealthy, this deal is amazing for you. Trump's making it almost impossible for you to say no to this because look at how much cash you're going to be getting. But if you're not wealthy, you get a couple bucks in exchange for a lot of suffering. So Trump is essentially trying to buy your support for $1,000 a year. And the question becomes, how many people have their morals for sale?